Evelyn often found sleep elusive, her mind a runaway train of worries and anxieties. Each night felt like a battle against the relentless thoughts that haunted her dreams. She longed for a peaceful escape, a haven where she could find rest and clarity. One night, a shimmering, ethereal train appeared outside her window. It was the nighttime train to Dreamland, a legendary vessel said to carry weary souls to realms of tranquility. Intrigued and desperate for respite, Evelyn hesitantly stepped aboard. The train's interior was even more enchanting, adorned with plush velvet seats and soft, glowing lanterns. Each passenger carried a unique burden of worries and fears, etched on their faces. As the train began to move, a gentle voice echoed through the cars. "Welcome, travelers," the voice announced, "to the realm where your burdens may be lifted. But true serenity comes not from escaping your fears, but from facing them with courage." Evelyn felt a mix of anticipation and trepidation. As the train journeyed deeper into Dreamland, Evelyn encountered vivid landscapes mirroring her deepest fears. Vast oceans of uncertainty, dark forests of self-doubt, and towering mountains of regret. Each was a trial she had to face. The first stop was the ocean of uncertainty. Here, swirling waves of doubt threatened to overwhelm her. Evelyn realized that her fear of failure had kept her from pursuing her dreams. With newfound resolve, she decided to confront her fears head-on. She pictured herself succeeding, focusing on her strengths instead of her weaknesses. Slowly, the waves began to calm. Next, the train arrived at the forest of self-doubt. Whispering voices echoed through the trees, reminding her of past mistakes and insecurities. Evelyn felt her confidence waver. She remembered her grandmother's words, "Your mistakes do not define you. They are merely lessons on the path to growth." Evelyn took a deep breath and started to forgive herself. As she forgave herself, the forest began to transform. The dark, twisted trees blossomed with vibrant flowers, and the whispering voices faded away. Evelyn felt a sense of liberation. Finally, the train reached the mountains of regret. Here, the weight of past decisions threatened to crush her. Evelyn felt overwhelmed by guilt and sorrow. She realized that dwelling on the past only perpetuated her suffering. Evelyn decided to learn from her mistakes, vowing to make better choices in the future. With each step forward, the mountains began to crumble, replaced by rolling hills of hope and possibility. Evelyn felt lighter, as if a great weight had been lifted from her shoulders. As the train continued its journey, Evelyn realized that the true destination of Dreamland was not a place, but a state of mind. It was about accepting herself, flaws and all. She began to embrace her imperfections, understanding that they made her unique and strong. With this newfound acceptance, Evelyn felt a sense of peace she had never known before. The train began to slow, approaching a serene station bathed in golden light. This was the final stop, the station of serenity. Evelyn stepped off the train, feeling transformed. As she explored the station, Evelyn noticed a familiar figure sitting on a bench. It was her grandmother, smiling warmly. "I knew you could find your way here," she said gently. Evelyn ran to her grandmother, embracing her tightly. "Thank you," she whispered, "for always believing in me, even when I doubted myself." "You have always had the strength within you, Evelyn," her grandmother replied. "Sometimes, you just need a little journey to remind yourself of it." As the sun began to rise, Evelyn knew it was time to return. She bid farewell to her grandmother, promising to carry her wisdom with her always. The nighttime train reappeared, ready to take her back to her world. Evelyn stepped aboard, no longer the anxious and restless girl who had first embarked on the journey. As she looked out the window, Evelyn saw her own room appearing in the distance. She felt a sense of excitement and anticipation, eager to face the future with courage and self-acceptance. Back in her room, Evelyn felt a sense of calm she had never experienced before. She closed her eyes, and for the first time in a long time, she drifted off to sleep peacefully. From that night on, Evelyn no longer feared the darkness. She knew that even in the face of adversity, she had the strength to overcome her fears and find her own serenity. And so, Evelyn learned that the greatest journey is not about escaping our fears, but but about facing them with courage and embracing our true selves.